The workshop that we're doing today is Animating Algorithms. It's a workshop that's broken down to two parts. The first part is a Computing Unplugged workshop, where students will learn about algorithms using algorithms in our daily lives and VBox. And then the second workshop is one that's a practical workshop using the DIY gamer kits. The overall aim is for students to actually understand what an algorithm is and how to break down a problem and solve it using step-by-step instructions. First of all, they'll learn about what daily algorithms are, so that's just brushing their teeth or playing a DVD or something like that. We're encouraging them to think about what they do on their daily routine and how it's not just automatic. They're actually breaking a problem down and actually doing it step by step without realising. So something like brushing their teeth, that there is a moment of realisation when they see how such a simple, what they thought was a simple task, is actually quite a complex routine. They then use that knowledge to then go on to write their own algorithms for a scenario. So they're identifying different steps, and then from that they go on to work with VBox. VBox is like a tiny robot in the shape of a bumblebee, and it has keys on its back which you can press to program it to move. We provide the students with a scenario. The scenario will tell them what the VBox has to achieve. It gives them the problem, and they have to write down the steps and the instructions, and then they go ahead and program the VBox and see whether or not they've correctly instructed the VBox to do what it's supposed to do. They're an educational tool used mainly by primary schools, but we use them with our girls in years 7, 8, 9, and it's a really fun way to learn how algorithms work. In the second part of their day, where they come back after lunch, the students will then apply the theory that they've learned in the Computing Unplugged session. They'll apply their theory to basically creating an animation. So these are DIY gamer kits that are provided by the District Schoolhouse. We use them first of all to encourage the students to actually be able to play. Eventually they will go on to create games using these kits, but initially, because it's the first workshop and because it's the first time they've been introduced to this, what we do is we get them to create an image on the software, upload it so they can see how that works, and then they go on to applying their knowledge of sequencing by creating a storyboard and then implementing that on the software and then uploading that and seeing their animation work. It's not exactly programming, but the concept of them breaking down an animation into different parts of a storyboard, it makes them apply that concept of sequencing those images. So for them to actually go through the process of learning the software, learning the hardware, planning it, and then producing something at the end, it's always a bonus for them. So it's, something quite satisfying for them. If the school would like to come back for an advanced workshop on the DIY gamer kits, we can then go on to help pull small games together for them to actually start programming using the kits. We've had a whole range of students come in. Each session is tailored to the needs of that school. All it takes for primary school to contact us via email, we send out what we call an information gathering sheet. It contains all the workshops that we deliver. And then what we do is try and put together a day made up of 3 sessions based on what they've chosen. I think the Digital Schoolhouse is definitely promoting the fact that computing is the in thing and that it's a trendy thing to be involved in, and it is helping young people engage and understand the fact that it's not just limited to text-based programming or things like that. It's fun, it's creative. It's not just lines of text. It is colours, it is creation, it is innovation, it's everything.